I was handed a name tag. It didn't say mother of the groom. It didn't even say Linda Carroway. Just one cold word, printed in all caps, centered, Afterthought. I held it between two fingers as if it might burn me. Behind me, a champagne cork popped, laughter exploding like fireworks. Yet no one looked my way. I am Linda Carroway, 67 years old, widowed, who raised 2 children on my own. That day, at my only son's wedding, I was nothing but an afterthought. I remember the first time I met Nora, my son's fiancée. She stepped into my living room, glanced at the old armchair where my late husband used to read the paper, and her eyes carried the weight of judgment, as though the wood itself smelled musty. I offered her tea. She gave a thin smile. I'm more of a latte person. At that moment, I realized I was already being erased from their picture. Later, I brought family photographs, hoping they might be displayed at the reception. Nora flipped through them quickly and set them aside. Doesn't really fit the aesthetic. Maybe at the side table. A side table. Just like me. The night before the celebration, my son called. Mom, if you can, please don't mention Dad in your speech. We just want to keep things focused on the present. I went silent. The man who had bent his back to raise this family, the man whose savings bought the very apartment they were about to move into, and I was now forbidden to speak his name. I didn't argue. I opened the wooden box in my closet, pulled out a folder. Deeds, transfer forms, my husband's handwriting before he passed, granting me full authority. The glittering penthouse they thought was a gift? It had belonged to me all along. I had never said a word. But that night, I whispered, enough. The wedding. My seat was by the kitchen door, the chair unsteady on the marble. No one came to pour me wine. A server even asked if I was part of the staff. I only smiled faintly. Looking down at the tag Afterthought in bold print, I slipped it into my purse. No tears, no fury. I stood up and walked away, in silence.